Morning folks, Jeff Jackson here. Sunday morning, just came in, is out cutting a few thistles. A little soggy out there today, so walking around made me think of something I've talked about with growers quite a bit lately. I just want everybody to understand. You know, we were going through this prevent plant deal, and there's a lot of people going to be putting some sorghum sudan or some sorghum in, maybe even other crops. Primarily the sorghum thing I just want to have a little talk about is that it's not all rainbows and unicorns, folks. This is not going to be a perfect fit. And the moisture outside today made me think of harvest timing. So some of the earliest varieties in the industry, whether it be an 80-day, a 90-day, if you think about that, July 1st puts us at an October 1 cutting at physiological maturity at soft dough, barring that we don't get any cold, wet, cool weather to keep it from growing and maturing appropriately. So let's just put it this way. If corn slows down with a little cool day, sorghum would grow slower. Just put it simple. So maturity is going to stretch a little bit. Now, why am I telling you that? Because everybody wants to take a sorghum, chop it standing with a cutter. You might have to just use a swather, hydro swing, some way to lay it down. Wilt it a couple of days. Get it to dry so your dry matter is right. You don't want to put wet feed in a pile and expect it to be great when you take it out. So, as an expectation, just manage this. You might have to, if a chopper's coming on Wednesday, lay it down on Monday if you're in more of an arid environment farther north. In the south, you might get by with swathing it in the morning and chopping in the evening or early the next day. But the point of the matter is, if this stuff isn't mature when you need it put in a pile or when you need to get to the next operation to put manure on, get a fall cover crop started, whatever that might be, manage your expectations today. The not sexy answer is that we might have to swath it and pick it up with a hay head to get the moisture right. But we need to plan for that just in case it happens. So again, Jeff Jackson, just trying to help manage through some of this forage crisis that we've got going on here. So if you think about that, you know, put a plan together, have a plan A, a plan B. The way this year goes, you might be D, E, or F by the time you get done. Point being, things are going to happen. It's not going to be perfect. I'm just telling you right now. So even though these cover crops, sorghum, sorghum sudan, maybe even late planted corn, it's going to be a great forage and fiber source, we still have to have a good plan for harvest, storing, feed out, pack, cover the pile, whatever it is. We want to preserve as much of that pile as we can. So just a couple thoughts that went through my mind this morning as I'm out walking in the rain, cutting thistles so we don't have that problem to deal with later on. But anyway, Jeff Jackson, have a great day.